I've finally done it. I've created the ultimate party. So, I've done a lot since the last recording. Everyone's at level 50. I put on the void thing on them so they didn't get experience, and then I maxed out every skill possible. Now, I want to point out that with everything maxed out, Freelancer is super beefed up. Like, look how great those stats would be. Downside being, obviously, you wouldn't have all the skills that the other jobs can have. But, you know, that's what the trade-off is you basically want. And frankly, like, Freelancer isn't too bad. It's just... I don't plan on using Freelancer right now because I don't want to... It might be a little cheap. Additionally, Beastmaster is pretty high up there because I had been catching stuff. So you can see, like, these would be best stat-wise. As far as builds go, I'll show that off. Before I show Seth, though, let me actually show Gloria. So I basically had her do this the whole time. She has Spirit Master as her main and White Magic as her secondary. Spirit Master's secondary specialty is super awesome because Spirited Defense effects apply even when spirits are not present. So that's each spirit is out as long as we don't raise our BP above 1. And we kind of saw that when I had to beat some of those Crystal Guardian things. The downside to this, though, of course we also saw, is that Purebringer removes status effects that benefit us. So what that means is regen and re-raise can't be used. And it also means with Seth that as Bastion, Rampart or Valation can't be used because those get reset. Additionally, as Shield Master, the Reprisal will get reset as well. Technically we can use them, but trying to time them with the spirits proccing is a little cumbersome because they, you know, like, realistically the best idea would be to be able to do this every turn when we use Seth. Because, I don't know, the 50% of any damage received seems pretty good, but I think that the Spirit Master thing is much better because that gives us constant health regeneration and spirit MP regeneration. I also think, I haven't actually tested it, but I saw someone mention it online, that you can actually summon your own spirit while still having all the other spirit effects, but I haven't tested that out. So, because of that, I wasn't really sure what to do for the sub-job for Seth. Shield Master, I think, is the best because of Protect Ally and Chivalrous Spirit, so every time we perform these skills, we get BP, that's fine, and some MP back. I was gonna do Vanguard for the Aggravate skill, maybe. And then I was gonna do Freelancer just so we would have Body Slam. Body Slam. It was right, Body Slam, because I didn't want to use the Sword for Body Slam, but then I remembered that Swordmaster has Fluid Stance, and we can basically counter with that while we're defending. And also, Fluid Left Style will take BP from attackers, and Fluid Flow will gain BP from attackers. So, ideally, we'll have enough BP that we can just keep this perpetually moving where we counter and get BP and remove BP from attackers. So that seems pretty neat to me. And then, like, you know, Gloria is just gonna heal. Spirit Master's just good to have for those spirits, and we can do some holy damage. If we want to, we can heal some stuff, but mainly it's for curing. Elvis, I did what I was going to do and have him as a red mage for Nuisance and Chain Spell. Also, it gives him a chance to kind of be an additional healer if we need it. And actually, probably a better healer because he hits twice for the cost of 1. And then Oracle because we can use triple for 3 different elements that can possibly be status ailments. Quickfire, water, or lightning magic attacks on a target. Now, I think the thing with this that's a little bit worse than I expected is that it randomly chooses between fire, water, or lightning 3 times. So it's not like 1 fire, 1 water, 1 lightning each time. It's a mix-up of all of them. But, I mean, I don't know. I think it's alright. I kind of like Oracle. I haven't really used the elemental stuff, but I think that would be really beneficial to have the elemental supplement, even if it gets removed by... Yeah, even if it gets removed by the spirits, the idea would be to throw it on Adelle and then let her go nuts real quick, and then it would be fine. So I'd really only need it for the one turn. So that's not too bad. Adelle stays what Adelle usually does. She's Phantom with Thief. Obviously, we're going to Godspeed a lot. Stat-wise, I upped her critical chance a bit, but mostly... I mean, I guess that's more so equipment. Let's not worry about stats. Let's look at our abilities. We can definitely shift stuff around, and I plan to. Dual Wield still, MP Saver, Surpassing Power, because sometimes if we get Godspeed or crit, it actually goes above and beyond, but we might want to switch that depending on the defense and how well Godspeed works. And then Amp and Flow. Flow gives us BP, and that is actually guaranteed as long as we still have the Phantom results guaranteed going, which still expands 30 MP even with MP Saver, but that's fine. MP Saver is mainly there because Godspeed costs a lot. I have Revenge and Convert MP on Seth because obviously he's going to get hit a lot. Spearhead so he can go first and start defending immediately. Sub-drop specialty 1 so that he can get the benefit of Swordcraft, which is the more BP you have, the more damage that the counters or regular attacks from sword stances will do. So I think that would be pretty good because it will definitely build up BP. No Guts, no Glory because that'll give us a lot of defense with built up BP. Only issue with it is that if we are in negative or below, it will decrease our defense. I don't know how worth it is to really have him go first, but I think it's a good idea. For Gloria, MP Regen, MP Saver, Full Force, Sub-drop Specialty 1 just for that defense, because I didn't really know what else to do with her right now. And 2 hands are better than 1 because it adds a bit to our stats. Additionally, you can't really see equipment here. Never mind. I'll show stats here. Additionally, her maximum MP is at 966. I could have made it go all the way to 999, but I just wanted it really high, so we can use Devotion on Adelle to get her MP up real quick. Because Devotion is based on the percentage of their maximum MP, I believe. And look at that real quick. By an amount equal to 20% of their user's maximum MP, yeah. So that almost reaches 200, which is basically all we would need with Adelle to get 4 attacks off. So that's not too bad. And I don't think Elvis's thing is really going to work too much, because again, status ailments don't really happen during boss fights, and that's the most important part. I have Sub-drop Specialty because Divination gets like a 40% attack damage for weaknesses, and I think it costs less. MP Regen obviously status conscious, so we would get more chances for status, and rewarding results, so we would get another turn if statuses happen. I think this sounds really neat, and when I was testing stuff, it procced pretty like a lot, but especially with like chain magic and with triple hits with Triplaga, that's like 6 chances. But you know, status ailments might not be a real thing. So Elvis is probably the thing I'm going to switch around the most if I need to. Now, what I did is I went through, not attributes. I went through and I fought all of the, well, I didn't fight. Let me rephrase that. I went through and found all of the danger monsters, the rare ones, ran into them and stole a bunch of shit because they have some cool stuff. Cyclops had Sensei's belt, which is good, and we'll look into that. Orc King has Genji helm, which is good. Sage's staff, I think, is alright. Also, the snake that's in the well is how I grinded my job points all the way up. These guys keep respawning, so like all of the rare monsters do. Well, besides the like ones that don't drop anything. So I just went back and forth out of the well in Savalon, fought Musushi, I don't know how to pronounce that, because it's pretty weak, so we can basically Godspeed kill it real quick, and then we can just use regular attacks to kill his ads, and it gave like 300-ish job points every time, but that's not including the JP up, so pretty good. Coral Emperor gave us Ice Brand. It's just the opposite of Fire Brand. I know what you're thinking. No, I cannot beat Jormungandr yet. But I wanted to run into it and survey so I could see what it's weak to when we actually try to fight it. I also learned, because I did fight Ball again just to try to fight it again, or at least I figured out, I think the Entangle counter that he had makes you drop your weapons. Because if you remember when I fought Ball before, I was wondering, where did my weapon go? Did I really not equip a weapon during that fight? It's just that Entangled drops it, so I had to re-equip it. And I could have just done that probably during the fight itself. I just didn't realize until I fought him again and was like, oh, my weapons are gone again. That's weird. He drops daggers, Karnwin Hand, which I think are okay. I don't remember what their deal is. I think they might have been more for critical hits. Skullcap we already fought. We got Spike Helmet from him too. Most of these guys, their item drops are the same as their stealable, except for like 2. Trant had a Rongamiant, which I think was a spear. Susanoo has Mal Medworth, so it didn't even really matter if we fought Jormungandr, because we got the sword anyways. Nightmare, Dark Robes, Astaroth, Tristan's Bow. Leanne and Seth had Main Gouch, which I think we had collected our own. This is apparently a really easy one to fight. I looked at like a guide of just where everyone was. Asclepius, I think, is another staff. And I think that's everyone, because we're and these guys now. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. So that I kind of wanted to show that off before I looked at the equipment real quick. Because obviously I put some stuff on. Seth has Spear, so he can go first. Blessing has more defense. No, it doesn't. What was the deal with Blessing? Yeah, it does have more defense. I'd rather have more defense. We could reach the maximum health, but more defense and having kind of an additional way to cure with it is decent. I know I kind of poo-pooed that thought before, but cure is alright if we need to like kind of spruce up everyone. Genji Helmet is good physical defense. I think it's the best I have. Yeah, because all I care about is defense with Seth. I have Brave Suit so he can start immediately, because what I want to do is start off with defend the people and go into fluid stance, and then after that start building up the other like fluid moves. Adamant Gauntlet, life, just, you know, get those stats going. I have Gloria with the Sage Staff, which I thought about putting on Elvis so he could use Raise, because Sage Staff lets us have Raise, and I would like to. I might still do it, but still has the MP boosting stuff, and has this gives some restorative powers, why I gave her Wave Song, and some Water and Wind resistance is alright. I wasn't paying attention to the resistance, but that's still a decent thing. Yeah, he has Asclepius, which you would think would have Raise because it mentions raising the dead. But the reason he has this is because it has the best magical attack. And maybe that's not best for him if I'm just trying to go for status, but you know, it's there just in case. Hairpin for MP. I do this on probably just for the magical attack. MP with Heart Ring. Sands of Time had some magical attack as well. I don't think there was much thought into him. And then Adele has Ripper because of Humanoid. Well, kind of the real reason is that the weight is not great on anything that I have here. Yeah, we don't have like enough weight to really have good daggers, or else I would put some stuff on. Like Karnwinham has probably better physical attack all around. Yeah, that would be great physical attack for Karnwinham. It lowers speed, and critical chance shouldn't technically matter because we should hopefully keep hitting crits if we do Achilles heel. But main reason is the daggers are just gonna stay as is because we don't have room for it, because I still wanted Black Cowl for that speed. Star Corset was there for the HP, I guess. I don't think I actually had room for the ninja suit. I think it overloaded me. Like, if we can get her carry capacity up more, it would be worth it. Fairy Glow I put on because of the extra MP and that consumption reduction by 25%. With this and MP Saver, Godspeed cost, I think it was 52 MP. So that's a pretty good reduction. And also, evasion boost is nice just because we might be able to use it. Sensei's Belt, like I said, is decent because it has that critical chance, but we probably don't really need it. I'll just leave it on for now, though, because why not? And then I wanted to show it in action by killing this guy, because he's pretty easy to fight. So I didn't kill it because of...
Let's stay focused.
I didn't, like, kill any of the rare monsters. I might have actually fought this one just because... so we go in, defend the people, and Fluid Stance. I don't think Fluid Stance ever resets in the same, like, way as other things because of the, Purebringer, so I think we should be fine. Adelle's gonna go and start Godspeeding. This thing is a humanoid, so it is hit by that vulnerable, and it also was devastated by the what was it? The not usurping power, surpassing power thing. That's it. There we go. I could technically just kill these bugs with... I'm gonna go with just a normal, like, arrow and hope that I don't kill them. We get 2 hits off there. Like, I don't know, the status thing seems like it's kind of bogus, but I like the idea. Let me see, I want to see if this works. It totally works. So, we could get bonus health from that. That's great.
Sorry to be a pain. You are about to witness my true power.
So then what I would just want to do with Gloria is, well, the Basuna Spirit should fix everyone who's paralyzed. I mean, we can just kill the Orc real quick and get all of these bugs killed quick too. But technically, if we get good critical hits, we'll build upgrade points a lot. The only issue, there's a couple of issues, obviously. It would be nice to be able to do Reprise because of that 50% chance. And I wasn't really able to do anything because I think Paralysis stopped defending the people from working. One thing too is that because Gloria is a Spirit Master as her main job, we can't do the sub-job BP Saver to spam Devotion, because that does work. If you do sub-job with Devotion, you can just blast that. We'll just do normal attacks, because we should be able to just kill everything real quick. Like, if Devotion, if Spirit Master was secondary, Devotion would only cost a regular BP. It would cost to just do any move. But without it, now it takes 2 turns for Devotion, basically, to take effect. And of course, we were not able to get the status ailments. But it's good when he can, because he can start moving again immediately. So, the Orc King... You can steal Genji's helmet from it, but he also drops Flare Hatchet. The Cyclops monster, which was like #1 on the boss thing. We didn't even lose health because it was too weak. These rare monsters are in weird spots where they're all not at the same level. But like it's unclear exactly what you need to worry about. So like Orc King was easy enough. Cyclops is still too difficult for me to fight. He also has some weird things. But anyways... He can drop a Ribbon helmet, which, if you've played Final Fantasy, you know Ribbon's pretty good. But, I feel pretty good with the team layout outside of Elvis. The best thing I could probably do with Elvis to make him useful is have him have Spirit Master as a secondary. And then have... Maybe, like, Pictomancer would be a good one, because I can... do, well, one, I wonder if I could use Status Conscious to get dabs off. I don't know if anything actually counters dabs. But I can lower enemy stats without Spirit Bringer causing problems. But I think the main thing with Adelle would be needing that MP increase, because the 40%, not 40%, 40 PP, no, I'm saying all the wrong things. 40 MP cost of guaranteeing that a effect will take place. I think it actually takes that twice because of the Achilles heel skill and because of the chance for brave points to be given to you for getting a critical hit. So that's why I needed that like MP decrease. I almost wonder if it would be worth it. Can I put that on one? No. Where is the one I want? This one... Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing, aren't I? Golden hairpin is what I'm thinking of. No, you take this back. You deserve it more than I do. I want to see if golden hairpin would be better. We can lower her cost a bit more. It'll... Way too much on her, though. A complete drop of the cost of Godspeed seems to be the best thing I can do, since I can't really affect any of the other MP costs. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. I would like to also try... There's not enough ability space for some stuff, but there are a couple of things that I've considered trying as well. For example, I did want to see if Counter Savvy works with the... I think you get brave points if you evade or something, or you get an extra turn, something weird. But I want to see if that works with that, because that should count as an evade. But I'm not positive, because some of the wording on skills is a little funky. So, like, if you remember, I was trying to do the auto guard in conjunction with default guard and fortitude. Like when defaulting damage received and when defaulting whatever. I think the problem with that is that it says defaulting as in you do the action of defaulting, while auto guard will just put you automatically in default. So like some of the wording on things is a little funky, so sometimes it might not work like I anticipate. Because I thought maybe having the auto guard up with... I think there was a chest this way. Auto guard up with the ability to, also, obviously, the enemies are still angry at us. So I'm not, like, over-leveled. I just have all the jobs. I guess it kind of makes sense, too, because it's, like... Auto guard means you're always in the default posture, like, as far as being in defense mode. Where being, the action of default would be what causes BP. And you can't ever, like, do an action that'll activate a BP increase. I think it's fine. It's annoying, it would have been fun, but I think there's other stuff I can do to kind of bust the game. Just a smidge bit. It's a shame I have to set up stuff like this, though. And in Godspeed, everyone. Got all those crits, which was nice. I am going to do a... I wish I could... there might have been a skill, actually. Was there a skill that let me multi-target with single-target moves? So I'm wondering if that would work with... with Hilaga.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
I don't think there was anything like that. I probably would have tried to go for it if there was. I'm not going to worry about looking at things. We can mess with abilities whenever we need to. Leave me alone, please. There's a couple things I could have tried to do with Seth. One thing was the BP limiter, just so we could... I can always just start this. I don't know why I'm not using auto. These guys, I guess, were humanoid because we got the bonus from them. You can see that the
Want to see what I can really do?
surpassing thing works pretty well. These guys would be light damage, so
Sorry to be a pain. Don't take it personally. Much better.
You've got the upper
Prepare
hand,
to
guys.
meet your maker.
do devotion.
Spirits protect us. Sorry to be a now you've made me mad.
I think we can probably just regular attack you, maybe? Yeah, it'll work.
Time to play my
That was a lot of crits. I think that was just the crit chance working for us.
Guess our journey's nearly at an end.
Didn't really mean for that to happen, because I think that still cost us our MP. I don't know if it's just every time the skill procs it'll cost MP. But like, because like Achilles' heel gives us a 50% chance. So I would like it if it's just the 50% chance that it works, and the 50% chance that it doesn't is when it would cost MP. But I feel like that'd be a little too kind to us. No chest that way. I don't have the chest finder on. That way it looks like progress. Also this way it looks like progress as well. Kind of seems like it's just another maze. I don't know why I thought I was going to hit that chest. It looked so close. Oh, I ran into something. I didn't even see it. But like, now that we have what we have going here, the only thing that we really have to worry about with bosses is just figuring out the best way to deal with them. Like, you can see how much MP is being drained from Adelle. I'm just gonna finish this fight real quick.
That'll do nicely.
Hardly worth the bother.
I'm pretty sure Asper attack doesn't work on physical attacks unless if they're actually just like real attacks, like the normal attack commands. I guess I could give it a shot, but I doubt it. Leave me alone, please.
Let me at him.
I'm gonna just keep them going just in case.
Time to get serious. Okay.
But you can see 52 MP will kill the wizards because we definitely can. And then just do normal attacks, why not? Oh right, because it cost the MP. I need to consider that.
Prepare to meet
I wasn't thinking about it costing the MP twice there. Okay.
a little magical assistance. Sorry to be a pain. Man, thanks for your help.
Time to
That
play
Tron's a
my
little annoying. Midnight Wiz is weak to some stuff. I'm gonna see how Disaster works. Nope. I need to sleep. You can see, like, I'm assuming that means it's proccing. Oh, there, he did it. He got the thing. He silenced one of them.
Want to see what I can really do? I'll be ready for this.
So, like, I don't know. Elvis seems like he could be very good.
Our way.
It's really good when the status ailment thing procs. My only issue, I guess, is that I want to... I would love to be able to kind of choose more so which one I try to proc. Guess we'll go this way. I mean, I can with arrow and stone, but like to be able to, I could also obviously put Black Mage on as well, but I think Oracle just has decent stuff to
Let's stay focused.
consider.
That'll do it.
Now you've made me mad.
Let me Godspeed these horses.
You may feel this. Let's see how you deal with this.
Now's our chance.
Thank you.
the upper hand, guys.
Much better.
Not
To see
bad.
what I can really
I keep
do.
forgetting too, I need to try to do this Spirit Master again with... Also, let's use some Triplagas. Why not? You're saying that it's a good chance that I might actually heal? Look at that. Look how cool that is. When it works, it works. And it's pretty fun when it works. Look at
I
that.
can really do.
I love it. Oh, I love it so much. If we can get a boss that's actually weak to status ailments,
That'll do nicely.
that'd be fantastic. Because one thing is we could technically use, although it wouldn't really be any more effective either. I was thinking we could technically use the Phantom's ability to guarantee status ailments, but it only guarantees that they will proc, not that they will hit the opponent.
Come and get it.
Maybe I should just make Elvis Black Mage. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, it's time to get serious.
Let me see. I definitely don't have enough Steel Spirit. Steal more Spirit. We'll just kill a couple of these real quick. Steel Spirit works too, but we obviously want to use the turns for something more useful. He's also doing pretty good damage with his magic. I think I have his critical magic on. Which, I mean, hasn't really procced too much, but it's still a good idea. I don't, actually. So, like, we could totally have him still be a magic attacker. Let me see what Divination had that was good. It was the, in one's element. Tagging targets' elemental weaknesses deal 40% more damage, and elemental magic costs 40% less to perform. I don't think the cost less really works unless if we use arrow or stone. But the extra damage seems nice. Which is probably why he's actually doing good damage when it actually hits the weakness. This better be a good chest. Where did I actually end up? Did I go back around? I did! God damn it. What a weird area. It's really not that weird. It's just a maze again. I went this way before. The other path was the one that was a surprise. Really didn't want to run into that horse.
Not the best start.
It's a fine start. We can handle it. I'm kind of not really using Seth, like, actually as a fight right now.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Now's our chance. We've got the upper hand.
You can see, though, he gains some BP. And when we start being able to use the other abilities with Fluid Stance, it'll be pretty effective. We just haven't had a chance right now. I'd say overall the best thing would be to have another health bringer out when we use Gloria. You don't have any more Godspeeds going on? I'll hit you once and then... Oh, immune to Earth. Very cool. Gotta watch out for that stuff. I should have known because they can use Earth magic. Like that.
Now you've made me mad.
I don't like how you have a lot of BP points. I'm gonna go with Godspeed just to keep us humble. I can't steal Spirit. Undead, you can't steal Spirit from. I keep forgetting. I made a terrible mistake. I thought that would be enough to kill. It wasn't. That's rude.
Want to see what I can really do?
Oh, well, Phoenix down.
Aye, this should do it.
You can see that fights are still potentially lethal. Part of this was more so me just bum rushing things, but it's fine, it was easy.
Just getting started here.
Status ailments could totally be a problem, so like I would have to put Unshakable Will on Seth depending on the fight. But obviously I think that's only necessary if it turns out that the fight needs it. Like if it's a boss that has status ailments, right? If not, then we don't worry about it.
Damn, they blindsided us.
Man, they blindsided us.
Time to play my trump cards.
The Earth was still fine with you guys. Could just go with Stone because I know they're weak to it. Chain Spell is pretty good. Just go wild, Elvis. I love it. What a champ. I don't think I went up this way. I'm so confused and lost. I'm gonna say it again, if only there was some kind of mini-map. Leave me alone. I don't wish to fight.
Come and get it. Better cover up.
Now you've made me mad.
My problem is I don't think, I don't think Seth really has a great way to hit things. I can try the heavy hitter thing.
Sorry to be a pain. Thank you. You are about to witness my true power.
Witness my true power.
Protect us.
Want to see what I can really do?
See how well Stone works. I don't think it's as much damage. Also, he was weak to Earth, right? I thought he was. I don't think it said vulnerable. I could just be wrong. Wasn't paying attention. Speed boost. There's a lot of stuff that you kind of miss out on when you have the speed boost. It's why fights sometimes take me by surprise, like the fact that the spider took my weapons away from me.
Do your worst.
There's only like 3 of these guys. I can take them. Let's try heavy hitter. It wasn't that heavy. Didn't really need to. Kind of thought that would actually kill. We'll hold off and see if we can get Gloria into devotion. Never mind. Wasn't enough speed, but again, the bringers work really well. Also, full force works on the health bringer. I'm not sure if it counts with the magic one. Life ring's nice. But again, it's the thing that I miss because of the speed up battles, but you can obviously see when abilities are triggering. But, you know, I kind of slowed stuff down to see what interacted with what on some things. So I don't know how to get to that one. There must have been another path to the left. I'm going to go for that chest. I would love for you to leave me alone. Please. I don't want to fight things. I just want chests. Thought maybe there'd be a hidden path there. There might not have been anything because I don't even see a way I could have gone like a different direction. I'm pretty sure I went down that way too. Could just be under. Oh, it kind of looks like it would be a different path. Oh, made a mistake coming this way too. I think this was actually a dead end. I mean, the vulnerability was there. Okay, let's massacre these boys. And I'm gonna steal spirit from you and then just have Elvis finish you off. Yeah, they're weak to Earth.
Bring my enemies
Yeah, I just missed the vulnerability thing.
I'm amazing.
Devastate these beasts. Yeah, that was both dead ends. Alright, there's a good chance we just have to go to, like, this second area. And it'll get us to where we need to go. So I'm fumbling. It's a little hard to keep track of the map in my head. Go this way, and we should be able to just get straight to where the exit is. And that's a dead end. I want to make sure there's not like a secret path under the walkways, because I could see that being an issue. I also did go back through the other sections here, the wind and fire one, to find the chest that I missed. There was probably good stuff, but I don't really remember what it was. I just wanted the chest completion. Leave me alone, wizard. I'll do the similar thing here, but I might just go back on my own to get the last chest I'm missing.
Let me at him. Come on.
I keep doing heavy hitter when I don't actually want to.
Serious.
So, like, besides the MP, you can see we gained a brave point from that. Which I'd say is pretty good. Alright, let's not use stone at all. I'm gonna go with some triplagas. You healed a little bit. I didn't see what healed you. Fire did. We did more damage though, so it was worth it. That's also a bit of an issue with Elvis, but I think that's just gonna be something we change on a case-by-case basis. I see that path. Can't hide that one from me. You can hide the other ones, but I saw that. You fool. Leave me alone. Kind of seems like there really isn't that many other unique monsters in this dungeon. Did I? I went that way, didn't I? God, this really is just a fucking annoying maze. It just circled back around. At least I got some ink that I don't use. Guess I'll go back up and around this way. This place annoys me. I'm getting peeved. I'm interested to see. I'm hoping it's a 100% chance, but it seems like all of the monsters guarding the where we put the crystal drop us a pretty decent item. So I would very much want to collect that and see what it is. It might be good. I think with the rare monsters, the items were like really good in the sense that like you probably wouldn't be able to use them because you didn't have the... That's new. You didn't have the carry capacity for them. Where is that dragon thing? Handkerchief. Silence and confusion immunity is great to get rid of that confusion. Doesn't have anything too crazy. Like, I don't think I would want to. Again, unless it's something actually cast silence. I don't want to really care that much, but it's pretty nice to have a better silence remover, or like not having to deal with silence thing. Well, I saw the save point. This has to be the correct path, but that means I definitely missed other paths. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, especially if there's no way back around. I am gonna tent just because I want Adelle to start immediately with MP ready to go. So again, this isn't gonna be like a guaranteed Stomp Fest because there's potential that the boss just has hard counters to what I'm going to try to do. I mean, like, Jumanji the Worm is something I couldn't really face still. But that also is a problem of all of his ads have high HP and high damage too. And maybe if I start building towards the fight, it would make it easier.
Let me at him.
Okay, so we'll start with... Nope.
Okay.
Defend the people. Fluid stance. It might be better to not use defend the people so soon. Or Godspeed so soon. Ooh, vulnerable to dagger.
Want to see what I can really do?
Reflect is no magics. Also, Adelle's dead. What, did it reflect the attack? The physical attack? This is why you slow things down. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna magnet. We're gonna Phoenix down. I think we just need to do heal aura because it's gonna cast twice. Haste on Adelle so she heals up a bit. Those crits were nice. I mean, she only cost 1 BP. I need to slow down the fight a little bit to see what exactly happened. It probably was a counter, but I was not paying attention. So I know this goes twice. Spirit Bringer is going to kind of screw that up a smidge bit, but I think we'll still be better off. We'll go with Health Bringer and Devotion. I didn't even look at what the magnifying glass showed me. I was pretty sure Seth's Defend the People should be able to block counters.
How thoughtful of you.
I don't know if the haste really helped there. Full Force definitely works with the heals though, you can see it happen. Darren's Spirit. MP Regen. MP Regen. Look at everything happening. Now this is why you have to speed up though. Okay, so Full Force did not work with MP, but that's fine. You still have Reflect up. But that was like for magic before. I'm gonna do 1 Godspeed. It did reflect damage to me. It's kind of like a different reflect altogether.
How thoughtful of you.
Hey, you okay?
And I guess reflect doesn't count for the counters. He didn't really attack enough to get that going. Reflect is down though. Does Fluid Stance actually go away with Purebringer? That sucks. Oh, that's so annoying if it does. That doesn't make sense because it's not like I'm... Maybe I just didn't actually set it up. I don't know.
Sorry to be a pain.
I wish I knew what procs right there.
How thoughtful of you.
That's a damn shame. I guess I'll go with Freelance then as the secondary. I don't know why I didn't think it procced because it seemed like everything else was fine. Maybe for now I'll go with the... Well, I don't know. Healthbringer really helps.
Much better.
I guess when we get back to Seth's turn, because the Swordmaster's stance should stay up forever. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to go away unless if you die.
I'll take the hit.
Okay, he does take the hit there. Because I was really close to death. I think that was still just an outright counter that time. Adelle's dead again. Don't worry about it. The damage was worth it.
You saved my bacon there.
Did he have Reflect? Did he put Reflect up? He just has Godspeed, so... We'll do an... Maybe just a raise. It's not really worth a rise. Oh, I wanted to go twice, actually, so I could Devotion. Like, so far he hasn't done anything but
Time
the
to play my
counters.
trump cards.
Oh, we can, it's weak to water. There's not really a reason I should do that because the critical chance works well enough on that. Alright, let me try two things. I'll heal. He doesn't have the thing up. We'll see how magic works.
Rely on me.
Although, he might absorb some magic, which is a mistake. But whatever, it's too late. I hit it. Immune to Doom. Immune to Lightning. Half damage Fire. Immune to Doom. So yeah, status ailments are real effective.
Thanks for
Reflect
your
at least doesn't work on those.
help. Ah, much better. You are about to witness my true
Also, Reflect's
power.
already gone? That was so quick. Get those devotions going.
Spirits protect us. How thoughtful of
So, like, yeah, it gives you about almost 200 because her max MP isn't at 999. It doesn't quite work as well. Oh, that upsets me so much. That's so annoying that I actually have to set that up. I think it's... I don't know. Wait, no, I don't. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I thought it would go away. I thought it would be a, I thought it would be a faded out like this. Okay, I don't have to set up. Never mind. We're Gucci. So I can do this. This. This is maybe a bit of a mistake because I think my... Actually, calm down a little bit there. I just need the 3. Nope. Just need the 3. Fluid. No. I'm still screwing up. Oh my god. I panicked so much because I was so sad that I thought my strategy wasn't going to work. Fluids. Defend the people. We're at 0. The idea here would be that while we defend, we get bonus BP.
Now you've made me mad.
Gonna do just one Godspeed.
Sorry to be a pain. Thanks
Yeah,
for your help.
just keeping it at 1. Look how much health 2 health bringers give you, though. I really love what's going on here. I think we're at a pretty good spot.
Sorry to be a pain.
Sorry to be a pain. If we don't go nuts with Braves until, like, the end of a fight, I mean, we can build up Brave points very
Time to get
easily.
serious.
There's a chance this will kill me. It didn't. We're fine. I mean, if we had counter savvy, we would be in a bit of a better spot.
Sorry to be a
Sadly,
pain.
this turtle does not feel like attacking ever. That I'm a little worried about. Let's do a heal
That's bad, eh?
Thanks for
because
your
I
help.
feel like he's gonna go a little bit nuts, and I don't know if Seth will protect us.
Ah, much better.
Come on, Seth, be a hero.
Hey, you okay?
Be a hero.
Now's our chance. We've got the upper hand, guys. Now's our
Look at my
chance.
brave points. Look at those counters.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Now's our chance.
Now, if this doesn't kill him, which I don't think it will, but I think we did a Godspeed that might.
Now's our chance.
If I can have a chance to look, I think he'll be at negative brave points. Okay, we're good. We can look. But, like, Seth is gold. Look at his brave points. Look at that. Look how sick that is. And then Seth can just do it again. He got all of his MP back. We just set up the fluid flow, defend the people,
That'll do it.
and we just let it happen again. We have to make sure that he gets healed up, because that did take a lot of damage out of him.
Now you've made me mad. You may feel a little sting.
Poor Adelle died again.
I needed that.
This, like, reflect counter thing is weird,
Prepare to
but
meet your maker.
we'll be fine. We'll just, do a raise.
Yes, more.
This will be a bit overkill, but Kiraga, get that health bringer back up.
Let me help you.
So as long as I can set that up with Seth, and I could have earlier, I just had a brain fart moment. This is what it was all building up to. This is why I wanted JP up, so I could do this quicker. He can't do nothing! We're just gonna... Let me see how disaster works. I'm playing with my food at this point. It healed a little bit. Don't worry about it. It'll hit twice. It's not even that much. Don't worry about it. Adele just needs to go one more time and we're good. But I guess I need to consider that too, is with the negative brave points, Seth is wasting his turn defending us, because the turtle can't do shit. I didn't think about that. Bye-bye!
Are you watching, Sir Sloan?
I'm really glad that that works like it does. Honestly, that's way better than trying to have reprisal on in Bastion. We got a reflect ring. Oh, does that actually just give us reflect? Wait a minute. That seems pretty neat. Throughout battle? Continuous reflect effect during battle. Well, yeah, I'm gonna, I think, want my boy Seth to have that. I think it's better than the defense that I would get. Yeah, no, that throughout battle, so it doesn't even go away, it's just there. So we would just have a way to deal with the magic. Wow, that seems crazy. I wonder if we can get more of those. I would love to be able to just have everyone suited up with flex on magic people.
As ever, chosen one.
Of course. My grandfather and Sir Sloan before me received the crystal's blessing and followed your path. I do not intend to betray their legacy, but this is not a choice I make under duress. It is a path I choose gladly and freely. The people of the world are in danger. As Regent of Musa, I must go to their aid. After all, none of my countrymen remain to go in my place.
Your determination is clear. Naught more remains to be said.
Then I must be on my way. For the sake of this world, and for all those who have joined me on my quest.
I think, too, Seth will really shine when we fight something that's a bit more aggressive than the turtle. Obviously, the turtle was a more defensive thing with the reflect counter. And then, sadly, again, Elvis was kind of not the most useful. Being able to have him chain heals is good. I like him as a Ren Mage as his main ability. But it might be better to do something else instead of Oracle as a secondary. Give me that party chat. Give me that party chat. Gloria's journey. Gloria? Is anything the matter? Oh, not really. You just looked a little thoughtful, that's all. Really, I was simply thinking back over our adventures together, that's all. I set out on this journey because it was my duty to do so. The crystals had to be recovered and order had to be restored. It was so hard at first, and it continues to be so at times, but since meeting you all, I've made so many happy memories too. It's strange to think that our time together will soon be at an end. I shall rather miss it all. Then why don't we set out on another journey just as soon as we're done? Aye, why the heck not? In this time, we can just poodle from place to place doing whatever takes our fancy. Take good time about it too, do a bunch of side quests. Yeah, Once we're done with this little jaunt, let's get out there and see the world on our own terms this time. I bet it would be, no, I know it would be super fun. Sounds good to me. Gloria? Yes, of course. I would like that very much. We talked about that. We had that side quest, Gloria, remember? You can do both things. Gloria? Gloria. You can do both. I think she forgot that she can do both.